Welcome back everyone to the Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain, our master crafter to be. We are going to just pick up our crafting writs and then we're going to finish the next main story quest for the Aldmeri Dominion. Let's go. I know, right? We're doing Cadwell's Silver, and Cadwell's Silver enables us to live the life or to have the beginning we would have had if we'd started in another faction to the one we started in. So because she's a Red Guard, she starts in the Daggerfall Covenant. But once you finish the main story quest, you get to a gift from Meridia, which allows you to go through. I just need the clothier. Enemy of Cold Harbor, yep. Everyone is. Which allows you to. Okay, that's the bank. Actually, we do want to see the bank.
Once you ask us to store an item of yours, I'll guarantee.
It allows you to have a look through things. I'll get there eventually. Okay. Alright, if she knows those, Rosal already does. It's just that one. Blueprint Khajiit Tent Mercantile. Now I'm going to deposit those. Rotating. Okay, we know those anyway. Let's go to withdraw. So what I do is I have a main character. Everything in here she's already gone through and learnt. Except that. Or I know she's already gone. She may have already learnt that one as well, but I'll check in with her first. These are the ones that she hasn't already learnt. And after that I pass them down to my next character. Although a lot of these all my characters already know. So I think I have a friend who's just starting out. I'll see if they would like some recipes. A recipe boost. So all I'm doing is I'm hovering over it. At the very bottom of each recipe, there's a marker that says recipe already known or used to learn recipe. So in the case of this one, at the bottom, it's a little bronze marker that says recipe already known. In the case of the tent, it's a green marker that says used to learn recipe. All right, the other thing we want to do is we'll just go back to deposit. I'll see now that I've pulled those recipes out. Actually, no, I won't pull anything. I won't put anything back in yet. Let's check our style motifs. I don't have any. Check our miscellaneous. I don't have any. All right, let's go to withdraw. We're going to check our style motifs because I'm still in consumables. Style motifs. Let's see if there's any here that I need to learn already. Okay, we'll use that one. Purple style motifs are per character. Gold style motifs tend to be per account. So that is definitely something to remember. So I tend to give away my gold style motifs as well, and once all my characters know things, I tend to give away the rest. Radio, consumables. I do need to. Yeah. We know both of those. So I'm going to go and take those to a Thieves Guild if I can find one. Alright, into recipes.
I'm not sure I've ever been this far up before. What happens if someone falls?
Legitimate concerns. Radio, let's go to our style motifs. We'll learn that. Press I for inventory, takes us straight back. We'll learn that. Press I for inventory. That is pretty good. So our little crafter is learning more crafters, and Tanloran is very happy with this. We'll go back to Ambalasil. We've taken a few recipes out. And we'll drop in the recipes that we already know, except for the ones we've stolen, because it won't let us. It won't even let us show them. Which is probably a good thing too, because I don't want to know what would happen if I tried to show that nice banker the recipes I'd stolen. Not that I ever would, really. Let's get our rough maple done. See, look, our crafter is doing crafting. Don't die of shock. That was all of that stuff we picked up in an attempt to see if weapons on weapons racks were useful to have. Am I researching? No. That was scary. Okay, alchemy. Jewelry. I know I could probably do this by after I got my writs, but we'll get there. Actually, I think I was collecting green packed stuff. Whoops. Yeah, here we go. Enchanting.
I've spent a great deal of my life.
I'm chanting things. Very good. I'm going to sell this nice man all of the treasures that we found and the bug bits and the other stuff that I can't actually use in crafting or furnishings. I know I've got to get that oak armor stand. Actually, we might go put that in the bank. I've got to get the oak armor stand out of my backpack before I accidentally sell it. I might sell him some poisons. Pretty sure he'll be good. I didn't see the option to deconstruct these, so I am going to get them out of my backpack just by selling them. I may be sad about this later. I know. I'm not selling that. I've got to remember to use it, mind you. Sell that. Pretty sure the man likes chutney, right? Why do I have all of those in there? Alright. That's right. Into the enchanting table. We don't want to sell those because we want to learn from them. And our enchanting is at level 45. We can just extract multiple. And now it's still at level 45, but we got some Etade and some Rapora out of that, so nice. Let's search the bookshelf. A friend to all mortals. I should have probably read to see who that was, being mortal and all. Okay, now I wanted to put furnishings
Sarah.
into the
a
bank.
Moment, if you please.
Okayness.
We don't do loans. We're not that kind.
We're not that kind of bank. Alright. I want to deposit my furniture. Where's that armor stand? Oh, okay. Right, now I can't accidentally sell it, okay? I'm pretty sure I cannot fit all of my furnishings in... Oh. Pretty sure I cannot fit all of my furnishings in the bank. Some of them, however, are going to be doubles, so and when they're doubles, oh wow, we'll fit more in than we thought. Uh-oh. Alright, we got most of our furnishings out of our pack. That's still a good thing. Sigh. Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. We're going to have to stop and do a house decorating episode, I think, at some point. Not too far in the distant future. Let us get our consumable crafting writs. We'll examine the provisioner's writ, the enchanter's writ, the alchemist's writ.
Over here. I just need a moment of your time.
I'm not sure Ruinil is a prologue quest. I'm trying to avoid them until I get to them in the story line. Alright, let's just grab these. Rightio. I think that's the lowest my my quest line has ever been. Let's get these things crafted. We won't deliver them. What we'll do is we'll craft them and then we'll go and talk to the king and finish off this quest. So we need to do cake as well, don't we? Alright. I know. Before I forget and miss out on it, that would be terrible. Let's go with apparel. Tans, can you just not make things with the wrong stuff? That would be good. Thank you. I mean, what sort of master crafter are you if you're crafting stuff that should be rubidite? Where's that red? Oh, okay, because it needs 10 of them and I don't have that many. Really? I'm going to have to get one of my other characters to start being a bit more murderous. Okay, 609, 665, 62, 68. That looks like our winner, doesn't it? No, 79 is our winner. Let's go. We're crafting in Wood Elf style today. I know I'm listening to the conversations because every loud conversation is a clue to an adventure, usually. Or, you know, in one case it was annoyance at something you had done. I'm a little bit nervous. Did we blacksmith our blacksmithing? I don't think we did. Let me just deconstruct a few things before we, yeah. Sirabane script. Actually, was it Sirabane we were looking for? Let us get together as many Sirabane things as we can. Then we might break the story arc a little bit and go over to the Clockwork City. I mean, I am a member of a guild that does have a thing that lets you reconstruct things. But what I'm going to do is we're going to go to the place that everyone can go to if they're not part of a guild. And that's in the Clockwork City. You will either have to have ESO Plus for access, or you will have to purchase the Clockwork City DLC, which is available in the Crown Store. So don't go looking for it on Steam, just get the crowns off Steam and then pay for it if you're doing the game through Steam. If you're doing it through someone else, then get the crowns through whoever you're getting your game through. I'm trying to remember if Eldrasir Duras is a prologue quest because I don't remember seeing him standing there before. Let's get the crafting done. I think he might be. We can always ditch him if he's a prologue quest anyway. We'll do that. We're not ready for... What? Master Crafter? Not sure I know what you're talking about. It usually just automatically slides up to the material you want. Clearly not today. Or I haven't noticed that it doesn't. One of those. Enchanting table. Nothing to extract. We could go into each different section, or we can just scroll real fast. Depends how you're feeling on the day you're doing it. We need to find some more Kura. We've only got 12 of those. Man.
If I call a guard, will I get a reward?
This alchemy station, it gets me every freaking time. Let me just go find a guard and turn myself in. Alright, well look, no doubt we'll get stopped by a guard eventually. Try not to steal out of the... I know, I'm like, what? If I call, you will get a reward, mate. Oh, that's right. I hit the make it button. There we are. I did this last time, man. Nearly 50% of the time when I come to this stand, unless I consciously avoid... What have I got in my backpack that's stolen? Probably just the recipes, yeah. Oh, right. Well, too bad. It gets me every time, man. Or nearly, not every time, but enough times that I'm like, oh, I should have known better. It's not automatically resetting to the highest anymore. Okay, gotta be aware of that then. If we get caught, we get caught. I'll just have to find those recipes again for my other characters.
Don't! I suppose I should be excited to stop a criminal.
Here, I'm not a criminal.
Now to file the
okay?
paperwork.
Get good. Enjoy your paperwork, you banana. Repeat after me. Your mighty hero is not a criminal by intent. Okay. I know, I'm really curious to see. Eldrasir Duras. Let me just go into the store and we'll go into... Oh, you know what? Look, let's just pick it up.
Honor to you and your house, Sarah. My lord de Fear would speak with you at once.
No. Okay, that is a prologue quest. Alright, we are looking for that doorway. See, Tans is great. She does not judge you for your your stupidity. Bastian, on the other hand, he might have a word or five to say about picking someone else's locks. He's certainly very vocal when it comes to thieves' troves. Malaras.
You have done what has not been done in centuries. All the
good.
parts of the orrery have been placed within the chamber, and Dareneth awaits us below. I must admit to being more than a little excited. I've never seen the orrery operational.
What else remains?
Not much. You've done extraordinary work, and just in time for Queen Iren's arrival.
Oh, wonderful.
Imagine the chance to see the orrery operate. Conservator Dareneth is preparing Queen Iren as we speak.
What next?
We should really head in there and get started.
Okay.
The ratification ceremony isn't going to perform itself after all. And from what I understand, Conservator Dareneth wanted to speak with you personally.
Thank you. I'll meet Conservator Dareneth in the Orrery. Right, the Orrery of Elden Root. Let's just make sure that's highlighted so we get it done. Let's have a quick look at our map too. Alright, so we have one more quest to complete to finish all of the story quests in this area. Woohoo! That does leave a lot of side quests though that we haven't done. Let's find the Orrery. I know, the drama's about to ramp up. Excellent. Not that I'm a big one for drama, but anyway. Out the door and around the corner. Enter the orrery above.
Keep an ear out.
Now,
for
when it
anything
says
exciting.
above, I am pretty sure it doesn't mean above us in a tree. No. Oh, maybe it does. No, wait. Oh, no, we're going in the right direction. All I'm doing is centering this little door here above the Okay, no, we're on the right level now. In the center of my screen. Just to try and work out where it is. Okay. I think I've come up here the wrong... Oh, it's a solo instance dungeon. Let's go. As for the Osseous Orrery, can anyone really claim to comprehend the full intentions of... Must read faster. I know, loot the orrery on the way in. That's bound to make you popular.
Preposterous! I'm an Aldmeri vice-reeve, an assistant to Prince Naemon himself. Why am I barred from the ceremony?
The orrery hasn't been activated in a millennia. It might work splendidly, yes. Or it might explode. But I'll speak with Dareneth if you insist on being present.
Upon consideration, I suppose I could wait by the door to call for help, should anything go wrong. There won't be much to see, I'm sure. The Aliads were notorious for their glowing crystals, so I suppose there will be more than a few bright lights. Sounds quite dreary. I can't imagine it will be worth your time at all.
I understand, but I have been summoned. I know, I remember doing this with my other character. I think it was Zippity-Doo-Dah past a lot of story. And a lot of spaces that had interesting things in them. So anywhere there's raised
Little brother,
voices...
You shouldn't be here for this. Dareneth warned us of the dangers.
I won't turn my back on family. My place is in your shadow, as it has always been.
Ooh,
I know
ouch.
this can't be easy for you.
On the contrary, today the Dominion shall see why a High Elf is fit to lead all of Tamriel.
I used to despise your certainty. But today it's reassuring.
He doesn't mean you, though.
Apology accepted.
Okay, Prince Naaman.
An Ayleid artifact supposedly touched by the gods will proclaim my sister worthy of becoming the Empress of Tamriel. But this changes little. There are those who will always question her right to rule.
Well, you'll have to deal with them, won't you, Prince Naaman? Queen Irene.
Prince Naaman says you're to thank for ensuring the ratification ceremony will happen without delay.
It was no trouble, Your Majesty.
Nonsense. It was a great deal of trouble. It's not something one forgets, especially when one is a queen.
Yes, Your Majesty. Okay, that's worry. That's worry. I still want to play the games that come after this.
I'll make sure everyone clears out, as you requested. But you don't need to be here, Your Highness.
I used to sneak in here as a child and climb through the Orrery's rungs. I think I'd pass up on the chance to see what it actually does. But have no fear, I want you at the outer door.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I won't let you down.
You never do.
I love these wood elves. King Camoran.
How exciting. The Orrery has done nothing but spin for generations. To think, I'll be the king who sees it work again.
Wow, he is so excited. Did that guy hang around long enough? Azareth.
The orrery seems like a fancy device. I hope it works. And if it doesn't, I trust you'll keep the king safe.
Yes, of course.
He's usually not so reckless.
Really? Okay, we've talked to King Camoran. We've talked to Azareth. I know, these little insights you get into the characters as you go through. It's so much fun. Dareneth, hi.
Strange to see you after South Point. Not bad, just strange. But no matter. I can hardly believe we're about to breathe some life into this old girl. And before you ask, yes, I'm speaking of the orrery.
I would have thought nothing else. Are you ready to begin?
Almost. You recovered the pieces needed for the orrery's activation, so it's only fair you're here to put them in place.
Really?
So, I should be the one to ask. Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready.
Good. The first thing you'll need is to take up Rachin's mantle. A god's hands move the orrery, goes the translation. But that's a load of bourslop. You simply need to be in 3 places at once. Rachin's mantle should allow for that.
Is it safe? Rajin's mantle drove General Andare mad.
Oh, you'll be all right. That overly earnest fellow from the Mages Guild. Braylor, was it? He assured me you'd be safe if you wore it for no longer than 90 minutes.
You could have led with
or was
that.
It 9? No matter. The ceremony will take 5 minutes. Maybe 6.
Oh, all right. Give me Rajin's mantle.
Approach the pillars beyond the orrery itself. You must activate each in turn while keeping one thought in mind. When you wear Rachin's mantle, you'll never be held in place. From what I understand, it should do the rest.
All right. Use Rajin's mantle on the pillars.
So this pile of moss and rubble determines the next emperor?
The orrery is ancient. Show some respect.
Oh, wow. I'm here and I'm over there.
It's magnificent.
And now I'm here again.
Nearly there, Your Majesties, Your Highness.
Right, Dareneth, hi.
That's it. It's working. It's actually working.
Ah, that's comforting. What's next?
Here, take hold of the heart of a numeral. Place it in the pillar next to our royal observers. That should do it.
Do what exactly?
Awaken the orrery, whatever that truly means. But have no fear.
Yeah.
This contrivance allows me to manipulate its energies. This means I can keep Queen Irene safe when she steps inside. Now
What?
go. Place the heart of a numeral. Let's see what all the fuss is about.
Very well, Dareneth. When she steps inside. Pillar of Relke. look at that.
And now the Iliad death trap will tell us if we have an emperor in our midst. Truly a momentous day.
Naaman, now is not the time.
Irene, there's always time to protect you from yourself. For how could I let you risk your life in this contraption without testing it first, dear sister?
When you wear Rotchin's mantle, you'll never be held in place.
It's incredible! I can see the white gold tower! No!
What's happening to me? No, vermin! All of you! I'll kill you all!
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
The tower! It's fading!
Naaman, what were you thinking?
Queen Irene,
Why?
I had little choice, Your Majesty.
What? No, Why would Naaman do this? I made him a part of what we were building. Tried to show him this is about more than just our people. I would have all of Tamrain be our people.
Uh-oh. What did the orrery do to him?
What the legend says. It revealed the person within. As it will do to me.
What do you mean?
Do you think I have a choice in this? I will enter the orrery as I swore to the people of the Aldmeri Dominion. I must learn whether I'm fit to lead them. And if I'm not...
Yes, Your Majesty?
If I'm changed, as my brother was, I can't become a danger to the people I've sworn to lead. Do you understand me?
I understand, Your Majesty.
I must not delay.
No, please don't. Having made the choice... Your Majesty.
I'm... myself, aren't I?
It appears so, Your Majesty. What did you see in the orrery?
A dominion of peace. The fair and just rule of Tamrain, beneath an Aldmeri banner. A future I hope to build. And you, standing at my side. Come, help me build the future.
Very well, Your Majesty.
I don't intend to tell anyone what my brother did. As far as I'm concerned, he died trying to help me, not usurp my throne.
What now, Your Majesty?
The Staff of Magnus.
What do you mean? What is the Staff of Magnus?
A powerful object with the ability to suppress magic. Dangerous were it to fall into the wrong hands. Luckily, we already possess it. Go to Marbrook in Eastern Greenshade.
Yes, Your
Speak to
Majesty.
Captain Sarandel about securing the staff. I'll follow soon after.
I'll secure the staff, Your Highness.
We heard sounds of battle. What happened?
There was an accident. My brother gave his life to protect us. He died a hero.
I don't...
I will soon go to Marbrook. Vicereeve Peladil, I want you to travel ahead with my brother's body. You will make the funeral arrangements.
Yes. Yes, Your Majesty. I understand.
Spare no expense for his funeral. All in the Dominion are welcome. All may pay their respects to a hero.
At once, Your Majesty.
She's changing already. I mean, I know a little bit of the lore of what comes ahead, but it's interesting to see where it starts.
I had my doubts about Queen Irene. Not after today. Travel well, my friend.
Very well, Daraneth, and take care. I like her. I may not like her in another time, but right now, I
Is
do
this
like her.
really
Is that a book?
happening?
I don't know what you mean.
You must have seen. You arrived near the end of it.
The Queen says her brother died a hero, so that's what I saw.
Do all you Vine Dusk Rangers learn to ignore the truth?
We learned that leadership is messy. And because royalty must grieve in public, we learn not to judge.
Azareth.
Perhaps you're right.
I don't want to think of the outcome had you not been here. You kept the king safe. You will always be welcome among the Vine Dusk Rangers.
Thank you, Azareth. Malorus.
This wasn't supposed to happen here. Today should have been a celebration, but instead none of this officially happened.
Malorus, we celebrate what we can. And let the royalty do what they must. Unless they think it is destroying an entire world or an entire country in order to be the boss of it. In that case, we probably have to deal with them. Serve the country. Really hard choices to make, though. She knows what her brother was, and she can't denounce him. And now she's gonna have to see him celebrated as a hero he really wasn't. And she's made that choice for what, peace? Yeah, that's tough. Alrighty, so part of dailies, and we probably won't get to these today at all. And I may end up dumping the quest. Actually, let's see how many quests we've got. Yeah, no, we don't have enough to do this. All right, I was going to say we should go and do some of those because they also lead to interesting things like, oh, I don't know, style pages. We need to go and drop off our That's not where I want to be anyway. But really, that was most disconcerting. Alrighty, before we do that, let's check and see if we have a scroll on us. Actually, don't we already have a bonus running anyway? We need to go here into crown items to make my life a little easier. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go. 1 Clothier delivery crate. Place the goods in the crate. Get our anniversary jubilee box. Place more goods in the crate. Pick that up. Place more goods in the crate because, hey, cannot have too many goods in a crate. And more goods in a crate. And again, more goods in a crate. We have not had our Jubilee cake today. We will do that. Alrighty, that's that done. Now, before I open my Jubilee cake up, we're going to go into here. We're going to check our currency. We're going to zippity-doo-dah down our currency. And check our event tickets. Okay, so I have 9 event tickets, which is not enough to do what I want to do. And we're about to pick up 3 more, so yes, we won't have too many. So let's go into our queue, because I put my cake... yeah, emotes. Tools. So I'm left clicking. Mementos. I did not put my cake in my mementos. Well, that was very slack of me. Oh wait, did I put in tools? No. Just excuse me for a minute. Enter queue. And quick slots. Let's see if we can find this cake. It's going to make me work for it. Now, have I actually got the cake with Tams? Did we? Maybe we didn't get the cake. No, we got the cake. There it is. Let's grab our cake. I'm going to stick it where these mud balls are. Look, there it is there. It's already in my wheel. What am I doing? Q. Down to where the cake is. Hit Q again. Before we even open the cake, let's go back to our healing potions. Because otherwise we'll pull that out in a desperate moment and die. Use our cake. Take all our event tickets. I know, we get to eat our cake. It's awesome. Now we have 12 of 12 event tickets. We have an absolute ton of boxes to open. I know, very excited. Did I tell you I picked up my last Jubilee confetti pack as well? Which means if we go to our achievements, holiday events, anniversary Jubilee, we now have our Jubilee steed, which actually I should change to because that's our latest mount. We bought all of the cake slices and we ended up getting Cake Devourer. These are like worth 1 apiece. I had to put them in my bank. So now we actually have all of the annual Anniversary Jubilee stuff, which just means that we should be playing with into character, into Anniversary. These ones here. Now this, we're going to do this as we journey across Tamriel. So I do have, you've seen the Munda Stone one. I do have one more. Wait, when did I earn that one? No, we do have one more. There we go, the Apprentice. We do have one more Munda Stone to find. This is the Commemorative Activity Achiever. Okay, so we need to scribe a skill at the scribing altar and complete an arc at the Infinite Archive with a companion. That's probably going to happen with another character. Maybe. Okay, these are our safe boxes. Find and open a safe box in each of the many regions of Tamriel and Oblivion. I mean, I know where there's a safe box here. I wonder what my chances are of actually looting that if I hide behind the thing. Anyway, not right now. Commemorative Carnage. Celebrate a decade of player versus player action by completing the achievements Emperor Slayer, the Sublime Protector and Conquering Hero. Commemorative Defender. And these are all the Defender achievements for each region. You know, that almost looks... Oh, Somerset, Merkmire, Hughesbane. Incursion Breaker. So these are the achievements. Anchors Away, Palatine, Dragon Hunter, Oblivion, Obliterator, Bane of Herald. So we can look and see what we've got for those. I think, I'm not sure. Oh, Anchors Away, we need to get the Cyrodiil Anchors, that's right. Commemorative Conqueror, Aldmeri and Daggerfall we've already got. We don't have Ebenheart Pact. We'll see if Tams can pick that up. Cave Delver, we've got all of them except for Lower, Craglawn, the Gold Coast, Cyrodiil, Southern Elsewhere. So there's all of these, Gold Road and so on. Pathfinder, again finding the striking locales. Sky Shard Hunter, finding all of the Sky Shards in different regions. This again is account wide, so some of my other characters have this or have done these. Adventuring across a decade. So Silencer and the Burden of Knowledge, Hopeful Rescuer, Fire Song Extinguisher, Champion up the Gold Road. I think those are done basically, well, let's look up Silencer. Dark Brotherhood, I think. No. Harristorm, Swift Silencer, Fallen Banners, Squall Silencer. I don't know where to find that one. Interesting. Anyway. So those are the achievements that are listed for your anniversary. Once you have got all of that, you will then... Okay, you've got your Fractured Glory skin. So you get a new skin out of this. Down the bottom for this one. Yeah, nothing. Alright, so... It just says Silencer. Oh, I wonder what that's about. Alright, Burden of Knowledge. Let's find that one. Clockwork City. Alright, I have no idea why we can't find those achievements. Oh, because I'm a dope. No, I'm not a dope. I thought I could find it in here. That is going to bother me until I find out which ones it is. Yeah. Oh, okay. Birds of a Feather. Shadowboxing. Sofa Sill. The Burden of Knowledge. It's a... I see what I've done. Yeah, there you go. So to find Silencer, I'm pretty sure it's a Dark Brotherhood. Something is about to attack me. Yeah. Silencer is complete Filling the Void Dark Brotherhood quest in the Gold Coast. The Wrath of Sithis. Ghost from the Past. Okay, so basically it's the final quest in each of the quest lines. That's what I was missing. Alright, sorry, enough waffling. What are we doing? We have got a few things to do. Let's go visit the stable master. We'll ignore this red circle on the ground. I don't think it's one of those that will kill us this time.
How may I be of service?
I just want to be able to carry more stuff. Thanks. Alright. Well, what is closest to us? Where's my map? Alright, now we have to go finish up things. That looks closest to us. Let's make that our focus. Alright, we're going to go and finish off this quest. So there you go. So those are the anniversary achievements, and basically it's celebrating all of the things from the base game. I'm just trying to work out how to get around. If I keep hitting my N key, I'm not going to get very far. Just come out one. You know what? I could probably just run there. Alright. I'm going to assume that that was someone being funny and not something I should worry about. We're going to have to go round and probably through some different territories. Yeah. So we have to go around the roots of the tree. Let's go out that gate. That looks promising. Find a scholar of the Ayleid language above. Alright. Ooh, a Sigic portal. Now, Tams absolutely hates these. We're going to loot it anyway. I'll find her some flowers to apologise later. Rapport decrease.
Wash your hands after.
You get a very similar reaction from the male mage as a whose name I have a lot of trouble with names. Oh look. Go on your merry, please. You're going to be very sad little squished spiders if you don't. Alright, I wanted the Ancestor Silk anyway. I'm just trying to see if I can get my way out of this bowl. And I have a feeling that I may not be able to yet. Okay, let's keep going this way. There's bound to be a way out eventually. We'll just have to find it. Getting there. I know, what? There is probably a fire. That was a rock. I think I've upset Tams enough for the day. Here we go. Alright, well we found our way out. It was probably the long way and quite possibly the wrong way. There's a flower. Let's go pick a flower for Tan. Oh, there's two flowers. This is bugloss. Is that columbine?
Can I count the petals, please?
You can have the petals. It's okay. Alright. Now it looks like I've got a couple of quests. Nimriel up there. We'll go talk to her as well. We might as well, seeing as she's this close.
I still can't believe it's all gone.
What's all gone?
What are we going to do?
Nimriel?
Sorry, friend. If you're here for goods, I'm afraid my supply has run dry. I was researching the Kwama in Burroot Mine, but I had to abandon everything. Even my research was left behind in that mine.
Maybe I can help?
Ha! You make it sound so simple. I couldn't ask you to do that. The mine is overrun with aggressive Kwama and packs of vicious thunderbugs. It's too dangerous.
Let me worry about the danger. Where should I look?
It's your neck, I guess. Burroot Mine isn't far, just at the bottom of the waterfall. But my campsite was deep inside the mine, near the bottom, where the Kwama nests were. That's where I left the notes.
I'll find them.
Thank you. It will mean a lot to me to have my notes back at least. Be careful. Aggravated Kwama are dangerous, to say nothing of the thunderbugs.
What drove you from the mines?
An infestation of thunderbugs. In 20 years studying the Kwama, I'd never seen anything like it. In the span of a single night, the whole mine was overrun. There's nothing to be done about it now.
Can't you drive the thunderbugs back out?
It wouldn't do any good now. Most of my Kwama were killed. The rest are extremely aggressive now that their nest has been breached. Still, I'll at least get one good chapter out of this, right? Night of the Thunderbugs. Well, the title needs work.
I'm sure you'll come up with something. It looks like I didn't do my provisioners quest. You know what else I haven't done? I have not opened all my boxes. Okay, we don't have Bastian with us. So that's good, because otherwise he'd be annoyed about cheese. Because for some reason, maybe it gives him hives, or, you know, a cheese bit him when he was younger. I'm not sure. One of those. Alright, that backpack's already been ransacked. We're not stealing from the urn. Yeah. Alrighty, let's go. I need to go up. Sharp eyes and glowy things. I'm gonna go just round the base here and see if I can. We'll grab that. If she's upset, I'll just pick her a flower. She'll be fine.
Tough work. Better you than me. We got this.
She says, jumping in to help me out. Alright.
Sorry, tree. We needed your flesh chunk.
I saw a flower for tens. I know it's going to get me into trouble every time. Oh, these things grow up all the time. I thought they were just for like the New Life Festival. Yeah, because we're right near the New Life Festival tent. There, 10. All that trouble was for you, you know. Alright, we are still heading toward the thing. Just try not to aggravate that Horva. I think I've had enough gratuitous violence for the day. We're finding an Ayleid scholar. Let's just see if we can find something else as well. I know that's a metal. We probably want that. I know Tens hates it when I mine, but anyway. Oh, we definitely want the backpack. I'm glad I stopped now.
Now that's pretty.
Nocturnal's Ever Black Coffee. That's why she's called Nocturnal? Or he's called Nocturnal? One of the two. Alright. Looking for a scholar. Okay, don't shoot him. He's not outlined in red. Oh, and we can't steal. Well, we can steal bone, but we best not.
Yes, I can tell by the runes. The slight alterations in the design and structure is unique to the Valenwood Ayleids. I would be greatly interested in reassembling and studying this tablet if you're willing to part with it.
I thought someone might be able to make use of it. It's yours.
How exciting. We still have much to learn about the Ayleids that settled here. I am most glad you sought me out with this.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. A find like this is incredibly rare. It could greatly advance our understanding of the Valenwood Ayleids and their unique dialect. I must begin translating immediately.
What's so special about these fragments?
Everyone knows the Ayleids left many secrets behind. And the more we understand about them, the more we learn about what remains. Their language is part of this. And as the Ayleids migrated and split, variations of their language emerged.
And you're studying one of those variations?
Correct. We already know there were cultural differences between the Ayleids of Cyrodiil and those that settled in Valenwood. Their language varies too, and is less understood than the more common Cyrodiilic. Any writing we find here is significant.
Right. Well, there you go. But guys, I think on that note, I am going to have to bid you adieu. We are... What are we off to do next? You know what? There's this guy with a bow, and he would like to be not murdered. We're probably going to have to deal with that. So what we'll do is we'll highlight that. We'll just go into our quests. We'll highlight our... Oh, we need to do caring for Kwama. Storg's Bow is one of our older side quests for this region that we should probably finish. But guys, in the meantime, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Take care out there.